Hello everyone and welcome to What's Cooking at JPT. I'm your host Myah Meikle. This show is about everything that's happening here at Taravella. But this episode will focus on a recap of events that happened in 2022 at JPT. So we have a lot to get into. At JPT, we are a family, and as a family, we never miss the opportunity to make everyone feel right at home, from the little Trojans to the former young folks at the school. We celebrate students' accomplishments through the honor roll. We support staff through professional development training. We foster an inclusive environment where students can learn and grow safely. So as Taravella's official video production crew, we make it our ultimate duty to capture the memories of Taravella High School every quarter, because we agree with Alec Weck that the most beautiful things are not associated with money. They are memories and moments. If you don't celebrate those, they can pass you by. So let's get you down memory lane. We're starting with an athletic package prepared by Jordan Sadasey.
Taravella's athletic department had a busy year, filled with sports activities from swimming to wrestling. Although we couldn't cover all the games, we managed to capture a good number of games. Some brought joy to the fans, others not so much. But the bottom line is that athletes at JPT get to learn from their mistakes and get better, bounce back from defeat, and still maintain great sportsmanship. Let's start with volleyball. The season started in August and ended on the 17th of October. The team struggled considerably but got away with a single game. A game that is inspiring enough to motivate them to bounce back and get stronger next year. The football team has some talented players that could be potentially drafted, according to Coach Goodman. Unfortunately, they only won one game for the season. The good news is Coach Goodman remains in contact with players to take the team to the next level next year. The basketball season is ongoing, and so far, Taravella has won 6 games and lost 5. Coach Capel is confident that the players can bring it home. Boys soccer started the season on a winning spree until they were scheduled to play some back-to-back games in 1 week. So, the soccer Trojans won 5 games and lost 5 games and ended with 2 ties. Until next time, this is Jordan signing out.
From sports to academics, when we say academics, we're talking about a literacy plan to bring Taravella to an A school. We added more math teachers to deliver authentic math instructions to students. We offer tutoring and many other options for students so they can meet their graduation requirements. And contrary to the general beliefs, the CTE department brings a major contribution to prepare students for the next steps in their lives. Talking about CTE, the literacy department, under the supervision of Mrs. Brown, had a huge undertaking in the gym for 2 days to make literacy meaningful in CTE. Here is a package prepared by Brandon Hogan.
Right now we're showing and demonstrating how to use a green screen live.
As of right now, we have Dave simulating how a newscast would demonstrate their forecast.
On November 15th, the literacy team joined forces with SGA and the CTE department to put together an expo for students taking those elective classes to engage in an interactive presentation which will improve their communication skills, increase their vocabulary bank, and in this process showcase what the CTE department has to offer. The gym was decorated for the event. All CTE courses set up tables and placed artifacts to highlight their specialties. We interviewed some of the students who presented during the expo. Let's hear what they had to say.
And this is just some of the little things that we do here at DVT. We study editing, we use Adobe Premiere, we're getting into After Effects, we make TV shows for the school, we teach people how to edit, how to take certain shots, cinematography, and all that kind of stuff. So if you like cameras, if you like recording, editing, this is the class for you.
What we do in the engineering class is that we take part in what's called the BSTA competition, where we invite high schools to come over here and compete in various competitions. These are robots for our VEX competition. This is our balsa wood plane, which usually can fly by themselves. These are our CO2 dragsters, which students design and cut themselves, and then a CO2 cartridge goes in the back, it's punctured, and it gets flowed down a track. These are our welding helmets. There's no competition for welding, but it gives students complete creative freedom to do whatever they need to do. And we also have things like water bottle rockets, trebuchets, and mousetrap cars, which are cars powered entirely by the shunning of a mousetrap. It's HOSA.
HOSA? What do you guys do?
We do CPR and we do vital signs, and we also go to clinicals when you're a senior. It's really fun though.
What station is this? What do you guys do?
We take care of kids and we teach kids.
Okay. So you learn with
Carlitos. This is Carlitos. But we also learn with actual kids.
Yeah, these are projects that we developed. So my class, we did a window, shoebox window display. While they worked on a fruit, vegetable juice. And this is a team building activity right here.
And what is that supposed to be?
It's like to help you build a stronger bond with your team and be able to work together so that way you can make the tallest tower with day-to-day usable equipment. Like they use tissues and cups and like water jugs.
We're showcasing carved fruit.
Okay. That's fashion.
So I'm making this bag right here. It's in the front.
So you're gonna finish that today?
This is the most important stand. Make sure you get this one.
So what is your station?
This is entrepreneurship, as you can see on this flyer. It just teaches us how to create our own businesses, and later on in the course we actually learn how to manage wealth and make money. You also get an ESB certification at the end, which looks really great on job resumes, especially for managerial roles.
We have our Principles of Entrepreneurship class, which is the entry level, where you learn about how to start your own business. Then you get to come over to Virtual Enterprise as a junior or senior. And that's where you work with others and you start a company together. So, really great. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, so this is a prototype from our company Accessorize last year. I was CEO of this company. We call this the switcher frame, which is a pair of glasses that you can switch out the temples. So one pair of glasses turned into many. So that was our concept.
So this one was basically to teach people and educate them on different cultures from around the world. So this one is about South Korea. So there's a story about living in South Korea, and then there's snacks inside. This one was to relieve stress for teens. So there's different kinds of boxes. This one is the Zen box. This one is the laughter box, because laughter is the best medicine. And so every year there's a different business and students start it from scratch, and it's student led, and it gives them skills that they can use in the real world on how an actual business works.
Students and staff get to see and appreciate all the things that we do at CTE. From the cool gadgets of engineering, the green screen effects of digital video tech, the culinary art of culinary, the business venture of DECA, the sewing skills of fashion, to the CPR demonstration of HOSA. It was 2 days full of fun where students get to learn, discover, and socialize.
This year has also been marked by an honor roll breakfast for the first quarter, where the students that maintained straight A's for the quarter get to have a breakfast with their peers, socialize, and receive praise from JPT staff. Here's a package by Andru Henry.
Amazing show of JPT scholars. Honor roll students, let's give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. We are so very proud of you and your accomplishments.
On December 1st, Mr. Latortu and Brandon Hogan of DVT set out on an incredible journey to the cafeteria and arrive at the JPT Quarter 1 Honor Roll Assembly, where teachers, JPT staff, SGA, and the principal herself gathered to congratulate the students that have maintained straight A's for the entirety of the first quarter.
We are so very proud of how hard you work. It is not easy in this day and age to maintain a 4.0 each semester, and you have done that this past quarter. So we are very excited to make sure that you guys participate in something that is just unique for you. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being so dedicated and devoted to your studies. It's going to go a long way in life with you.
Any word for the kids? Doc?
You know, I mean, I deal so much with discipline and behavior all the time that it's so nice to kind of spend time with the kids that are making great choices, that put in the work. learning and all that. So just glad to be here, glad to honor them and celebrate.
Mr. Crossman,
How you doing?
any word for the kids?
Oh, this is very beautiful this morning. It's always very exciting to see kids enjoy themselves after a hard quarter of work. These are all kids that have just done extremely well academically. We want to recognize them. So we're offering them a nice, well-made breakfast just to let them know that, hey, working hard and achieving is a great thing to do.
Thank you, and glad you did such a great job. Keep it up, and we look to see great things from you in the future.
Oh, so proud of everybody. That's amazing.
Mr. Ola and Brandon recorded this wonderful occasion, as well as asked some honor roll students some questions about what they did to get on honor roll and what other students could do to get on next quarter's honor.
So how does it feel to be on the honor roll?
Feels good. Make my mom proud,
It's my first time here. Proud that all my hard work paid off for something. Put a lot more time into studying, prepping for exams and tests, and paid off, Every other year, all A's, 1B, but finally got all A's.
That's right. And do you plan to keep it that way for all quarters?
That's the plan.
Huh?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be on the honor roll?
It feels nice.
Huh?
It interrupted math, though.
Okay. So what secret do you have? What would you tell the other kids that want to be on the honor roll?
Do your work.
So what's the secret? What do you do to get on the honor roll?
My classes were hard, but I still managed to study and push through it all. Even all the hard assignments I got, I still managed to get good grades on it. So still study, do your best.
Aren't you getting tired of being on the honor roll? No? No word? All right, enjoy your meal.
This wraps up the JPT Honor Roll Assembly. This is Andru Henry, signing off.
We didn't forget the veterans either. Although Hurricane Nicole forced administrations to postpone the event, Ms. Letizia and Chef Goodman didn't let go and offered a sumptuous lunch of a 3-course meal to honor the armed force veterans at JPT and thank them for their service. If you didn't know, the following brave men are our veterans.
What branch of service?
I was in the Army.
Okay. And what did you do?
I was with the 5th Special Forces in Vietnam. I miss the guys. I don't miss the time that I was overseas, but I miss the camaraderie that I had with the group of guys I was assigned with.
What branch of service?
United States Navy.
Okay, so what did you do in the military?
I was a hospital corpsman for the Fleet Marine, Sycamore Division.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I miss the guys. I don't miss the clowns. But
What branch of service?
United States Air Force.
What did you do there?
I was in security police. I was a cop. What's that?
Do you miss it?
Do I miss it? It was a great experience. I will say that.
U.S. Army, still in, reserves.
All right. And how does it feel though?
I love it. It's a privilege.
All right. And what do you do there in the military?
So I did 10 years in mental health, and most currently I'm in a combat engineering unit.
Okay. So is there any correlation between what you're teaching in the school and what you've done in the military?
Maybe not the content, because I'm a history teacher, but some of the skills and helping deliver information in ways that are understandable to the soldiers, I see a benefit.
Your Majesty, Army.
And did you like the experience?
Well, yes. 18 years. I don't like it.
Dr. Walker, what branch of service?
I was a United States Marine Corps, and in West Palm Beach was logistics.
Do you miss it?
Oh yeah, 100% every day.
Would you go if they call you now? Would you go back?
I'd have to do some stretching first, but I'd go back. Not a problem. They serve my country is an honor, so anything they need.
I served with the U.S. Army. I was in 45th CSG in Hawaii, and I served as a 92 Yankee supply specialist.
After those veterans reminisced on the good old times of service, Miss Diarmas, a veteran's wife and a soldier's mother, expressed her thoughts about the event.
All right, so what motivated you guys to do this party for the veterans?
Yeah, your answer. We always want to.
There should be no motivation, it just should be automatic.
Yeah, we always should support our veterans. They work
tirelessly when they're in active duty, and then there's never enough thanks that you can give to a veteran that has, supported this country and contributed to the freedom that we all enjoy. So I think we're blessed to be able to even just provide them for a lunch one day, because they deserve that and so much more.
Yeah.
Pretty good? Yeah. Oh, good.
Love the music, some old-timey music.
Yeah.
With the old guys.
Yeah, right. This is before Georgetown.
After all, we ended the year 2022 with a very special guest at the Cozy Little Children's Room. Oh yes, Santa came to JPT and all the little ones got to hang with him. They took pictures, gave Santa their wish list, gave him a big smile, and received presents from the jolly white-haired man, whose origins come from Saint Nicholas, a patron saint known for giving generous gifts to the poor. The pronunciation of Saint Nicholas in Dutch is Sinterklaas, which is where the name Santa Claus came from. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. Until we see you next year, enjoy the holiday season safely. This is Myah Meikle signing off. Happy New Year's, everybody!